All right, everybody, what is up? It's Thunder. I don't know why I did that. I think I'm going to start introducing the video as other YouTubers that I like, because, you know, life is short and you might as well imitate those you respect, those you love, those you cherish, those that you carry deep in your soul. And I don't know, I like Thunder. But this video is not about Thunder, nor is it about multiplayer. Well, I guess it sort of is about multiplayer, but we're going to talk about the Season 6 patch notes, or the intel, or the blog post, or the what the hell ever it's called that Treyarch posted on Twitter, on their website. You guys know how it is. This shit's everywhere. So they talk about the battle pass, they talk about the multiplayer maps, and that stuff is all cool. And I will post this as a link in the description. You know how I do. And or if you don't, welcome to the channel. It's nice to meet you. And we're gonna talk about it here a little bit. So zombies, couple bullet points for you to know, and then we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of zombies. But just a couple bullet points to start us off here. New round-based map, Forsaken, obvious. New perk, PhD slider plus the 5 skill tiers. Okay. New wonder weapon, Chrysalax, got it. New support weapons, ARCXD and hand cannon. Okay. New Forsaken challenges, alright. New Dark Ether story intel, okay. New zombies operator missions, yes. 20 new zombie season challenges, okay. New onslaught map, deprogram, which is for PlayStation. New onslaught mode, onslaught elite, which is for PlayStation. That actually sounds kind of cool, the onslaught elite. Hopefully they talk about that a little bit more. New onslaught weapon blueprint challenge, those are all right. They're not great, but you know, it's at least something. I wish they would put more cool camos in there other than just like something that's like a red AK-47, you know, when there's a Pharaoh blueprint for the MAC-10 that's amazing. Why don't you put those inside of the LTM and then let all the Xbox PC guys get it a year later? That's really cool. Half kidding there, but you know, whatever. More in season, including a new Outbreak LTM during the Haunting event. Hey, you know, credit for trying, you know, A for effort here. Okay, so we got through that bullet point list. Very interesting, very cool, very keen, very slick. I like it. Good job, Treyarch, whatever. But then they dive a little bit deeper into the information. So let's just get into it, shall we? It all comes down to this. Requiem and Omega Group face off in the ultimate showdown in Forsaken, our final round-based map in Black Ops Cold War Zombies, and the conclusion to the opening chapter of the Dark Ether story. As Omega attempts to lure the Forsaken into this dimension, believing they can capture its power to weaponize it against the West, Requiem plans on extracting Kazimir Zykov from the Dark Ether to prevent the Forsaken from entering our world. Meanwhile, Requiem's director has approved Agent Maxis for Operation First Domino, tapping into her newfound Dark Ether powers to serve Requiem's secretive objectives. The stakes have never been higher for Samantha Maxis and for reality as we know it. So get those wallets out, as it's time to spend money inside of our gun store. Fortunately, as members of Requiem's Elite Strike Team, you'll have access to plenty of new toys as you arrive at Omega's secret test site in Western Ukraine. This includes one of the most unique wonder weapons in the history of zombies. Holy smokes! The Chrysalax. Forged in the pools of Etheria with the Dark Ether itself, this new multifunction wonder weapon in Forsaken can be acquired through its own in-game quest, as a potential reward in trials, or as a lucky roll at the mystery box. Wow! So unique! I'm sorry. I'm just joshing you guys. As its ancient schematic suggests, this weapon can take 2 different forms. The first is the Chrysalax Savager, an ethereal axe that can kill multiple zombies in a single swipe and launch a spinning energy blade into the air. By shifting the hilt into a front grip, the wonder weapon transforms into the Chrysalax Storm, a rapid-fire dark aether energy weapon / nail gun. Shots have a chance to mutate normal zombies into explosive Ethereum crystal bombs for some added crowd control. We're also bringing in the big guns, literally, with 2 new support weapons, the hand cannon and the ARCXD, aka the Aether Remote Controlled Explosive Device. Totally not a mouthful name. Pick up the hand cannon at the crafting table when you want to deal massive damage to special or elite enemies at their weak points, or if you're looking to clear an area with as few shots as possible. If you've got the need for speed and you're feeling Paul Walker in your blood, then the ARCXD takes out zombies as you drive past them with a pulse attack from its attached Ethereum crystal, and its explosion on impact is more than enough to clear a room. For our 10th and final Zombies perk, we're delivering the best of both worlds with the evolution of a series favorite. PhD Slider comes to Forsaken in its own dedicated perk machine and at the Derwonderfizz in all-round based maps as well as Outbreak, packed with in-game changing abilities. Longtime fans will be familiar with PhD's base ability and some of its crucial upgrades, including immunity to explosive damage from your own weapons. However, its true potential is unlocked once all 5 skill tiers have been activated. Here's what PhD Slider brings to the table. The base ability, sliding into enemies triggers an explosion. The size and damage increase the farther you slide before impact. That kind of sounds like Twitter, huh? Tier number 1, immunity to environmental damage while sliding. Tier 2, increased slide duration. Skill tier number 3, immunity to self-inflicted explosive damage, which is actually what I need after I have too much Taco Bell. Tier number 4, increased slide speed. And tier 5, falling from a large height will trigger an explosion. The size and damage increase the higher you fall. Pretty cool, I guess. Because you can carry all 10 perks with no limits in Black Ops Cold War, no limits! Players can combine a maxed out PhD Slider with perks like Speed Cola, Juggernog, and Stamina to sprint into a slide even faster, stay alive even longer after slamming into hordes at high rounds, and survive massive blasts generated by dropping from huge heights. Of course, a new Zombies maps brings a new set of Zombies challenges to take on for cosmetic items and XP awards, as well as new operator missions, a new Dark Ops challenge to conquer in Forsaken. 20 new season challenges are also coming to Zombies with the unique calling cards and XP rewards to earn as you make your way to Prestige Master. Ready to go hunting? Clear your calendar and assemble your squad unless you have no friends like me. The main quest in Forsaken kicks off at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Thursday, October 7th. You won't want to miss it. Also, in Season 6, the DIE Wonder Weapon can now be upgraded at the Pack-a-Punch machine in all round-based maps and Outbreak regions. We're also enabling the Rampage Inducer for local offline play, and Dead Ops Arcade 3 receives a new round of gameplay improvements. Whoa, hey, that's pretty cool. That's actually sweet. Okay, all right, dope. On PlayStation, Onslaught gets its newest map with Depth Program and the all-new Onslaught Elite limited time mode, where you will face elite enemies with each surge. Survive 20 surges in Onslaught Elite, and you'll add the exclusive Rock Salt weapon blueprint to your collection, which I'm sure will be just as good as all the reactive and Mastercraft camos. Watch for our Season 6 special broadcast at youtube.com/Treyarch this week for even more details on Forsaken straight from the dev team, and get ready for the upcoming reveal of COD Vanguard Zombies. The next chapter in the Dark Ether story awaits. Well, then they go on to talk about weapon tuning, double XP, kind of go through the same stuff with the weapons and tuning that we've already kind of gone through before. All this is interesting. I'm not going to read to you guys like weapon tuning, like you guys know how to read, and I know you guys know how to read this, but I kind of wanted to talk about it. So all of this is pretty cool. Like, I gotta say, I am kind of over the Cold War zombie season. I want to move on. You know, I'm not trying to be a hater or anything. I'm really not. I am very appreciative of the content we got, but the season has just been a little lackluster, and it's taken a long time to get to a point where the game feels full, and now we're at that point, so it's actually not too bad to play. And that's kind of the problem with the Call of Duty cycle, right? We get this like beta that we buy into for $60, and then we watch Treyarch fill the game up with content, and then at the end of the year it's finally fun to play, but they move on to the next game, making us relive this process. So, you know, it's a little lackluster for lack of a better term, but it is what it is. I do think that this all sounds like pretty good content, sounds like it's pretty decent content. I'm just hoping for a super fun quest and a super fun experience with the Wonder Weapon. I'm actually really hyped to go back to Mauer der Toten and Die Machina and Firebase C and try to use the hand cannon on the boss fights, because I like taking the different score streaks into the boss fights and seeing how they fare out. They're fun streams to do, so come and check that out if you're interested. But the PhD Slider perk tiers actually seem pretty good. I'm all about the immunity to the environmental damage and the explosive damage and increased slide duration and increased slide speed. That's going to be huge. Using that perk with death perception and using the Psy melee while you're running around killing all the zombies, collecting double salvage or whatever the hell it is. It's just going to be pretty fun. This game is getting to the point where it's like they don't have to like hold back anymore. The game can actually be silly and fun, and before it felt like all it was really catered to was simple casual play, but it feels like it's a little more in depth now. There's a lot of new weapons to go for. I don't think it's going to be a super terrible Season 6. It seems not as exciting as Season 5, but Season 5 I was super hyped for, and then I ended up being totally disappointed with the vibe of the season, and the community felt very dead over that time period. It's just really nice to start off season 6 with a bang, with a new map, and end with a limited time mode around the haunting, get all that reveal information for Vanguard Zombies, and then about a month after that, we should be seeing Vanguard Zombies like the first map. So what have we learned? Well, I don't think we've really learned a lot, because a lot of people are gonna pre-order Vanguard and we're just gonna go through the same season of Call of Duty where it's an empty game and the devs are just playing catch up the whole time and there's no way to earn anything, and probably be disappointing. But that doesn't mean we can't have a good time along the way. It doesn't mean we can't enjoy the Call of Duty at the end of the year when it's finally complete, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you excited for all this content? Did you check out the patch notes? Did you see any other content creators talk about it? What do you think? What do you think of their opinions? What do you think of my opinions? What are your opinions? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I hope you have a really awesome day. My name is Alex, and I will see you all in another video. Peace.